Right, I'm on my way out, and my Alp kit head torch has failed twice. It just suddenly cuts out. Doesn't seem to be the battery. It will cut out halfway along this path. I managed to get it going again on half power with new batteries in it, so just hoping I can clear the woods before I lose power completely. Right, we're on the way. I've just had a nice chat with a chap there actually for a few minutes, who gave me a pointer for a good kayaking area at a loch called Loch Moan, so I'm going to check that out tomorrow. Anyway, let's get heading because it's getting dark. May not be enough a lot of filming to get my camp up. Light's getting bad already. Only problem with winter camping after work is the lack of light. Right, okay, so I've got a nice luxurious and large winter setup tonight. At the moment the winds have died, but we're expecting worse later on, so anyway, we'll get decanted, get under cover. Looks alright though. Yeah, that's good. Lots of room. Should be ideal for tonight. Means I can cook under cover, just chill out, whatever the weather does. Yeah, I really like the vestibule on this thing. It doesn't add an awful lot of weight, 500 grams basically, but it's really does transform the tent. This tent is so well ventilated, sometimes there's just too much air going through it. So I've got a very high-tech solution. A car sponge. All I do is I jam it in here if the wind gets too high, and it works well to block the wind on the windward side and stops air rushing through the tent while still being able to vent at the other side. Did I tell you I was high tech? I've also brought the full-on X-Therm tonight. It's the Thermarest Neo Air X-Therm winter weight, sort of winter insulation, so I swear by this one. I used it last year and it was brilliant, so we'll be using it tonight just to give it a wee spin. Not expecting it to get too cold, but it's just really a shakedown of kit and to test a few things. So this is my view tonight, looking south. River's right in front of me for a supply. There's an old pile of stones where there's been a fire, so I'll probably just use that again. It keeps it off the ground and stops the ground getting scarred. And we've got some light still, which is good. We're after 5 o'clock. I'll just get the cooking stuff together, get the lighting. I've got a candle lantern with me tonight for a wee bit of heat and ambience, and got my Alp kit head torch, so it's pretty powerful actually. Should be pretty good. And some spare batteries. keep me going, and I've got a movie to watch as well, so it's all looking good. Nice to relax, get away from the office. It's been a crazy week, and there's nothing like a wee wild camp just to sort your soul out. Do you know, I thought I'd empty my rucksack there and I'm thinking, where's my sleeping bag? I'm just hoping it's where I think it is. Let me just go and check. Breathes a sigh of relief there. So I brought the winter Mac Pack 700 XP. Again, just to kind of do a shakedown of winter kit. It's not, I don't think, going to get anywhere cold enough. However, I just wanted to make sure that my winter setup is dialed in basically for future trips. So this seemed like a good excuse just to try stuff out. So I think at the moment the Black Diamond will be the winter tent for this season. Unless of course I take one of my mad buying sprees, but I'd have to sell something to buy some more kit, I think. I've got the winter sleeping bag, got the Xther mat. I'm using a Soto Windmaster stove on gas tonight. And we shall see how all that kit goes. Hopefully you can see that in the GoPro, but gorgeous moonrise. Really nice. I think it looks a bit far away in the GoPro, to be honest, but hey, lovely. I managed to find some logs about half a mile down the track. There's tons of them, but even if I could just get a modest little fire going, that would be great.
So we're going to tell the story of the count as it happened to the public.
The moon is just beginning to appear above the horizon, or above the tree level now. Looks really smart, like a big giant floodlight. Right, we're on the boil. Pretty tasty. Yeah, you can see why they call it the Dark Sky Park. I think this is probably as good as it will get. I think as the front moves in tonight, that storm's going to cloud over. You can see signs of it, just the very early stages. But beautiful all the same. Yeah, definitely getting windier already, and we're only about 7 o'clock at night. And there's a change in the amount of cloud. So the storm is a-coming. This camp certainly has a Halloween feel about it. Slightly spooky with the moon up, some stars and a wind in the trees howling away, and not a soul around. I'm facing Galloway. If you need peace and quiet, come down here. Just finished that. That was actually quite tasty. It's from Decathlon. Quite cheesy. And quite nice mince actually. It wasn't bad at all. It's probably not got as much calories in it as some of the other brands that you know, 500-600. This is only about 380. But yeah, quite nice. 9 o'clock, I'm back in the tent. Fire's out, so just going to watch a movie maybe, and then retire. But so far, calm night. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. Watched a good movie. It's clouding over, it's getting windy, and it's probably due to rain and blow hooly, so I'm off to my bed. Hopefully get a good night's sleep, and I'll see you in the morning, folks. Good night. It's about 4 in the morning. We're getting hammered. Hopefully everything is okay. I'm hoping the tent is well secured. But the storm has really picked up now. It's got progressively worse. It's actually 5 in the morning. I might have to bail out in a couple of hours, we'll see how it goes. You can probably hear some of those gusts that are coming through, they're really, really strong. Right, we're getting hammered. Some seriously big gusts. I'm going to have to go up and check the guy lines, I think. Make sure we're okay. Right, it's just getting too dangerous now. The trees sound like they're in danger of coming down and I'm fairly close to them. There's no way of getting any sleep in the gusts. The tent is still holding, which is good. But I think it's time to do an early bail this morning because it can only get worse. I can see it ramping up, I can hear it ramping up. So I'm going to get packed. It's about 5:30 in the morning and time to move on, I think, just to be safe. I always get to sleep when I get home, eh? Just get as much as I can down in the tent before I have to go out there. The rain's not so bad as it was when I got up about 5ish, but the gusts are pretty severe, so taking the tent down is going to be a challenge without losing most of it. Just going to have to be very, very careful. Ah, the joys, eh? Camping in a storm. Yeah, it's definitely ramping up. I think it's a good call. Things are getting quite serious. Okay, I'm out of here. Leave no trace as always. And let's go. And my Alp Kit head torch has failed twice. It just suddenly cuts out. Doesn't seem to be the battery. It will cut out halfway along this path, but I managed to get it going again on half power with new batteries in it. So just hoping I can clear the woods before I lose power completely. And I think I'll be changing back to a petrol. They seem more reliable. So there you go, I made it back in one piece. What a night that was. Sorry, apologies for the dark pictures last night. Obviously there was just a lack of light completely. I arrived so late and left so early, and my torch just caused me nightmares. The Alp kit really let me down, so you can hardly see a thing. So thank you anyway for watching. I'm back in one piece. I'm looking forward to the next one, but I'll maybe try and avoid a storm the next time. Speak to you soon. Cheers.